Hey guys, just a quick video here to help explain how to fill out this scheduling form. This is something that our small, plucky scheduling committee is going to use to try to put together a league schedule that will work, so that there's just minimal changes that are being made, and then it kind of takes us out of that situation where it's kind of the Wild West of scheduling. So I'm just going to go through this. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but that's why I'm doing this video, because maybe it is not. So first, obviously, you're going to enter your team name so we know where that's coming from. And then here's the matrix you need to fill out. So what you're doing is just indicating your team's availability for playing on each of the weekends throughout the 2020 season. So you'll notice there's no Wednesdays and Fridays on here. And the only reason for that is that we're going to let you guys continue to schedule those on your own. So for instance, if you have a game scheduled for, let's say, Saturday, May 9th against Team XYZ, you and Team XYZ, if there's a reason that you want to move it back to a Friday or a Wednesday, we'll let you guys work together to do that. So for now, all we're doing is going to schedule the weekend dates. But we're still going to try not to schedule you on a game day that is not available at your park or your team's not available to play. And I won't go further on that, but that should help us have a schedule again that will mostly work right away. So you do need to fill out every row on here. So, and we will try to, by the way, in these first few weeks in May, not schedule more than one game a weekend, because we know how that is. So I'm going to show you on this first row. All you're doing, if you click home host available, that means you have a field you could host that day. If you click away available, that means you could travel that day, and you would not click this if you click those. But if, for instance, May 10th, I didn't look, but I think is Mother's Day. We do not play on Mother's Day because I always get in trouble for this. So with people's mothers, so we would click not available. The Fish don't want to play on Mother's Day. And then you would go on, so on and so forth, indicating your availability. So if you had a weekend where you have a wedding or you're playing in a tournament, you would go not available, not available. We're out of town that weekend. Now, the third question on here, so you'll fill this all out. So you might need to gather some data with teams that you share the field with to do this. But in any event, you're going to fill this out. And then down here is where you have some room for narrative. You can put in anything you want. Or you can just explain some of the choices you made, such as Fish don't play Mother's Day. So this would be a great place for like rivalry games or things like, hey, we want to make sure we play, can you put Fish versus Hudson on July 23rd, because we always play that day for the last million years, right? So whatever you need to tell us that, special considerations, the more data that we have when we sit down to put this all together, the better off we're going to be. So then when you're done, you just hit submit, and it will go, and it will give you a warning like it did to me. This question requires at least one response per row if you missed one of these dates. So when you're done, just hit submit. That'll come to us, and we'll work on the schedule. So any questions, obviously, just shoot us an email or give us a call. But hopefully we'll be able to deliver this pretty soon for everybody. All right, thanks, guys.